Good morning to the Lower Mainland. Good morning, Canada. Welcome back to BT. Caryn, Frankie, and Sid here with you. It's a story we've been following for quite some time. I mean, we're not the only ones, but it struck a chord with us because it's very unique in so many ways. Once upon a time, Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams, two astronauts, they went up into space on a Boeing Starliner. The trip was supposed to last 8 days. Because of technical issues, they are on day 64 in space. NASA is now discussing potential plans with SpaceX, because Boeing don't know what they're doing, plans with SpaceX to leave 2 seats empty on an upcoming Crew Dragon. The Crew Dragon mission is planned to come back in February. So these two astronauts, again, this was supposed to be an 8-day mission.
8 days a week.
And we're looking at a February return. This apparently is caused by thruster failures and several helium leaks during the Boeing Starliner's initial approach to the International Space Station back in June of this summer. So, all right, so Frank, you're an astronaut. You were told it's an 8-day mission. They're now on day 64, and this is a maybe. Maybe if SpaceX and Elon Musk and his buddies can help you out, you can get back in February of this year. Have you passed the point of being worried if you're up there? And if you're not worried now, when do you get worried about coming home?
I have so many questions, just, you know, not in that question, but like, what are they doing for food? How are they making it? Because it's supposed to be 8 days, then the question that I have for that. But the main thing is astronauts are vetted and they go through a ton of training process to be able to have the mindset to be in these situations, to be able to kind of change their plan, so to speak. However, from 8 days to February, there'd be a moment where it would really play on you overall. And also just what you're missing back here in ground. But I've heard many podcast interviews that they're having a good time. They're actually quite enjoying themselves up there.
Glass half full, so to speak,
yes.
Right? Glass half full?
Yeah.
Caryn, where would you be at?
Well, I want to pick up really quickly on the point you just made about what they're doing for food and other things, toothpaste, that sort of thing. In NASA's last update, before they went up, they had to lose some weight, like in the spacecraft. And so they didn't bring their personal belongings with them. They got rid of both of their suitcases.
They left their charger at home?
So they don't have, like, you know, their own shampoo, their own conditioner, their own soap, their own toothbrush. Like, you know what I mean? Like, when you go to a hotel and there's, like, the shared shampoo and all that, that's kind of like what they're dealing with up there.
It's going to run out of time,
It's going to run out eventually, yeah.
I mean, look, everything's going to be fine, okay? We're updating the story as it's going because it's captivating more people with every update here from NASA, because this is not how this was supposed to go. But I guess the one thing everyone knows in a million years, I wouldn't try something like this.
No.
And 9.8 times out of 10, let's be honest here with the NASA program, things do go off fairly successfully. Like, let's be frank about how space exploration has gone. With that said, though, this isn't necessarily just a NASA issue. These are airlines and these are companies that have said, you know what, space looks easy. Let's see what we can do. And Boeing, as we all know, I've had a rough year flying.
Right.
So, I mean, this isn't just strictly a NASA issue. My only thing watching this is, obviously we all wish for a safe outcome.
Yes.
I have nothing but respect for any human being who have 2 feet safely on this planet, anchored by gravity, who say to themselves, I'd like to try that. I want to go down this road, because the way I think the 0.2% is in play all the time, and that something can go wrong, despite the fact historically that's not the case. So just nothing but respect to both of these astronauts, because this can't be easy.
This sounds like a Hollywood script, but it's real life.
Yeah.
It sounds like it would be a movie,
Yes.
but it's real life. And we followed these stories before, and yeah, health, happiness to them, safe recovery, and safe travels home.
Yeah, well, I mean, and listen, Apollo 13 is a movie that they made from real life. At least people got home. Let's pray for everyone's safety here. But this is captivating a lot more of the planet as it goes along. We'll have updates here on BT. 9:53, more breakfast television coming up right after this. 8 days.